Hey everybody, welcome back to Cheesehead Trucking. Welcome to, if you're new, welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Excuse me. It's Cheesehead Trucking because I am from Wisconsin. That's basically it. Alright, where are we going next? Omaha, Nebraska to Jonesboro, Arkansas. What are we driving? A Volvo? I don't even know if I've driven a Volvo. 646. A space container. Now this will be a better one. I've delivered these before, so I know they're not too bad. All right, so if you've watched the previous episode, holy simoles. I bought an eye tracker. Should get more sound out of that, by the way. Let me turn it up a little bit. Settings. I actually gotta go to settings now. Anyway, I bought an eye tracker. Audio. And let's move it up to 30%. On an eye tracker so that I could look left and right out my windows when I was at intersections. And I'll try it at 30. I don't want it to go too loud. You know what I'm saying? That's better. Now we're back to mouse. Just saying. I can look like this with the mouse. We're gonna adjust the seat because it's a little bit too far forward, but and I was, again, you guys aren't gonna see this till April. So by the time you see this, it's sent back already. Just saying. So I can look out that window. Up a little bit. Looks like we're all right. Yeah, you won't be seeing this. Or you, you got to see one video with it. My buttons are back to normal again. Thank God. Hated it. Hated it. I'm just gonna go the wrong way. It's got me going this way. Looking at the map. Because I can do this and then look back. Drive. Yes. That might be a little loud in the front line. Is good. The horn sound. Yeah, it's respectable. But yeah, I mean, I bought it so that I could do this. Look at traffic, so that I didn't have to turn my head or move the mouse. But it just didn't work the way I wanted it to. And then if I gotta look at my mouse or look at my monitor, which I do when I'm streaming and recording, it turns, right? I guess that's what it's doing, what it's supposed to do. But I don't want it to do it at that moment. So I 100% don't recommend it. If you're recording or streaming, I don't recommend it. Not even a little bit. Just playing, yeah. I mean, it just takes some, it's got a learning curve. You're going to have to get used to it. But I was eligible for a return, and I will be sending it back to Amazon. Come on. Get out of the way. Tina? There we go. Yeah, the only problem when you return something to Amazon, they just give you a credit. They don't just send you, hey, here's your $400 back. How much gas do we got? Let's have that on there. 1,700 to empty. Well, we got more than enough then. $1,700 to empty. We got more than enough fuel. But anyway, yes, it's going back. And I was talking actually to my work about that kind of stuff. Because you're supposed to take it back to a UPS store, right? But that's an hour drive for me. And I would drive the hour to get rid of it. What is it, 35? But they said, don't do that. You can just send it from here. So today, which is the 23rd of February 2026, I will be, it's a Monday, I will be just talking to my shipping coordinator about it, and I'll probably just have me bring it in tomorrow and I'll send it out. Send it back, get my refund. But like I said, when you buy something on Amazon, whether you paid cash, you paid credit card, you paid Venmo, whatever the hell you pay PayPal, whatever, you never get your money back. It's just a credit. Which is fine, I'm going to spend it anyway, right? I'm going to buy stuff. There's a few gadgets that I was looking at. I talked about things, like on the last one was, my last question of the day was, have you ever bought something which you wouldn't have bought? And that was my reply, was that eye tracker thing. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I really need for this racing cockpit setup. Other than if they made a mount for the bracket for the button box, which I'm going to actually build on my own. If they made a mount for that, I would probably buy one of those. But it just is easy for me to build a couple 2x4s and I'll be good to go. I mean, I'm always buying stuff on Amazon, so it's not like I won't use the credit. Could also use the cash back in my account, but that doesn't happen. They were fine. It was easy to return. I fell in the window, you know, as far as... Luckily, I was thinking I was outside the window of return possibilities. You know, it's like, we're going to give you 5 days to return that. Actually, it was a pretty decent amount of time. Is that what I'm taking a picture of? Let me see. I figured out how to do this, by the way. Now I can get these historical photos taken. Oops. You can do it while you're driving. Just hit your photo button and you can zoom around and get your picture taken. But yes, it will be going back. long light. Really long light. Not as bad as that one on the last episode where that car wouldn't move. Still a long light. So yeah, no eye tracker for this guy. It's already unhooked. I didn't send it back yet. There we go. I didn't send it back yet, but it's done. It's unplugged. Everything will go back in the box. Luckily, I saved all the box stuff for it, so that I don't have to worry about it. I want to get rid of that F2. Put this one up and get the right one. Get rid of the left one because I can actually see out of the mirror. I guess I'm going a little bit faster than I need to be. Yes, traffic offenses is still on. I don't turn that off. At least on this account. On my other one, I did turn off traffic offenses again. Traffic. That way I can just all but get these loads delivered. See, I like these loads because they don't, they're not heavy. We got more than enough fuel. It's not that big long trailer like the Mobile Crusher. I mean, it's a low boy, but it's not a extended one. Yes, so that's my next goal is to get this button box set up. I mean, it's set up. Get it set up so where it's closer to me, and get a bigger TV monitor, whatever you call it. I call it a TV. It's a TV. I'm gonna go with that 50-inch 4K. I wouldn't go any bigger though. This 40 is because I'm so close to it. 40 is pretty big. Yeah, and that sticky stuff that they give you to mount that eye tracker thing is garbage. It didn't hold it, you know what I'm saying? It's just glued, it's sticky, it's not. I'm used to stuff that's screwed on. That isn't gonna go on. Like double stick tape is. And it's not a light object. I mean, it's not heavy, but for what the tape was holding, it was a heavy object. Talking to my shipping coordinator today. And she's like, don't send it back that way, just bring it in and we'll send it out. Okay. Save me the trip to BFE to go get it sent out. Complaining about the Volvo, though. I mean, as far as mirror positions, it's good. Gives you a thing to empty, whatever you want to call it. Distance to empty. Got enough horsepower. Still like my Peterbilt. The gauges are easier to read. I'm trying to decide if I want to go with the 389. If you can get up enough horsepower on that 389, I might go with that one. But it really depends on the graphics. If there's anybody out there that does graphics for these trucks, I don't even know if you can. Let me know. need like a Smokey and the Bandit style rap. I want to go old school. There we go. I get a fine because this asshole ran into me. I couldn't get over this. $900 ticket. I'm just gonna turn off traffic offenses. Because why should I get a ticket for idiot drivers? I don't want to turn off the traffic offenses, so I like the fact that I can go to 10 over as I'm speeding. No, 15 over. Slow down. It ain't the other time you let off the gas for half a second and it drops. Today is just a bad day for me. It's a Monday. Normally, Mr. Chipper. Today is everything's annoying the hell out of me. That's the horn I want. Is it a 55 speed limit? I don't know. Yeah, Mondays. Gotta love them. I mean, I am happy that I went on Amazon after the last video, because I recorded it 2 in the same day here. But I went on Amazon and I went, yes, I'm in the window. I can send this out. I can send it back. I can get my money back. Well, or credit anyway. Don't worry, I'll spend that credit. I don't understand the speed limits. Are we on the freeway? Move over and then he speeds up. Yes, and we pack it up all the way. I drag everything and get that sent out ASAP. UPS comes to my work every day, so return it. And it's gonna get the label printed out. Return that. Which is already sent to me by email. I'm gonna go this way. 45. What is with these speed limits? Man. I'm gonna be late. I'm not gonna get my delivery on time. That's a horn. But yeah, so if y'all have any questions, comments, whatever, concerns, feel free to ask. I didn't even ask my question of the day. Let's see here. vehicles. I just got up to speed. Yes, I could not get that eye tracker thing. I tried. Because you guys didn't see it. I played on, for you guys, I did one video with it. But I mean, I literally played for probably 8 hours. This weekend. The previous weekend. Because again, today's Monday. So like Saturday and Sunday, even Friday, I played. I didn't record anything, but I was playing. And I'm trying to get used to the 60,000 pounds. That's a light load. I'm trying to get used to it. And I figure 8 hours of playing with it should be. I mean, I had to adjust some settings, things like that. It's, like I said, the eye part of it. If you just did the eyes, it's crazy. If you did the eyes and the head movements, yeah, wow. You're probably gonna, if you have motion sickness, you're gonna be hurling. You have to take Dramamine just to play the game. Heal, right? Let me heal this one. Let me go backwards. Oh. I'll have to get back to used to doing this, but hit that button. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. Hit the wrong button. It looks left instead of just. Got some things I gotta work out. I gotta figure out a question here. Okay. Again, this is going to be a flashback question for some of you further back than others. Did you fulfill your childhood dream as for a career? You know, like when you're a little kid, boy, girl, whatever. It's like, I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a fireman. I'm going to be a police officer, whatever. Did you fill in that application? Did it actually come to fruition for you? I'm going to say no, for me. I did not want to be what I'm at, but I like what I'm doing now. First of all, as a kid, I didn't know what I'm doing now is. But, yeah, I don't even know what I wanted to be as a kid. Stuntman, I think. And I actually was going to go to stuntman school. Then I did some reviews, but once I got, you know, this is elementary school. And then by the time I got to be 18, and I was looking at some of the stunt schools and stuff, you know, jumping off buildings and stuff like that. There actually is stuntman school. And driving cars and rolling over, getting lit on fire. lot of injuries to go with that. You know, sure you're padded and everything, but a lot of broken bones. And I know that as you get older, especially now, that if you break a bone when you're younger, you really feel it when you get older. It hurts like hell when it happens, of course. But you feel it. It never goes away. When it gets cold, it gets, you know, whatever, you feel that, that injury. The broken bones in my feet, toes. And whenever it gets cold, which is Wisconsin, so it's always cold. Well, at least it was wintertime anyway. It doesn't feel good. I mean, I didn't break any, well, broken ribs, but just discomfort when it comes to ribs. I have a broken arm, broken fingers, toes. See, to me now it's more enjoyable. The game is more enjoyable, not having to deal with the eye tracker thing. Why is it reversing? Am I on a hill? All I did is to bump into the guy behind me. I don't know if I want to buy a gear shifter. I don't think so. I think I'll stick with the automatic. I mean, I got to push a button to put it in drive and another button to put it in reverse. But I don't have to shift through all the gears. I mean, I got a friend that streams this, and he does very well. And he's got the giant shifter. And, I mean, he's got like, I don't know, 3 60-inch TVs or monitors or whatever. Crazy stuff. But, I mean, these literally got one whole room just dedicated to this game. I have 2 separate gaming rigs or setups in my office. And it's just one standalone TV. I don't run it. He's running a triple setup, so he's got 3 TVs or monitors. They're huge. I mean, he gets in this thing. I just have the one screen, and I'm happy with that. Like I said, I am going to step up to a bigger screen. I'm going to go to 4K, 50-inch. But no bigger than that. 50 is going to be way, just the right size. Like Goldilocks over here. This one's too big. This one's too small. This one's just right. Yeah, I mean, okay, so the question's, and if it did become, I want to be a school teacher, I want to be a mommy, you know, whatever it is for little girls. And we're talking back in the 70s, you know, it's different now. I think little girls now want to be doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. And that's great. I mean, awesome. It's a different time, you know. I mean, times they were changing there, but there's still people that are traditional like that. I don't know why they call that traditional. You know, where the wife stays home and takes care of the kids, and the husband works, or vice versa. The wife works and the husband stays home. Because daycare is very expensive, and then to find good daycare. Somebody you can actually trust. is rough. You know, unless you're super uber rich, where you got nannies and things like that. And even then, you've seen horror stories of this nanny beating the heck out of your kid, neglect, and there's too much of that in this world right now. It's a sad thing. It really is. Don't get in that profession if you can't do the job. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be a doctor if I had no bedside manner. But I know doctors that don't have a bedside manner. Nurses too. Don't do the job if you can't do the job. If it's too much for you, if you don't like kids, don't be a teacher. Or at least teach adults, you know. Some traffic back up. Come on. Let me get over. Is that the proximity alarm going off? He's not going to let me over. Now we got a bottleneck. Look at all this traffic because they think they can just get back in the lines. Nobody's moving. It's all stalemate. They haven't figured out the traffic algorithms yet, I don't think. See, these people, these AI people, do not know about yield. They just right through. They should actually just put stoplights in. Or at least a stop sign to get them to stop and then pull in the traffic. Because even a stoplight wouldn't work. Because if it was green, they just pull right out of it. It'd have to be a stop sign. Like a flashing stop sign. With an AI traffic, not necessarily for myself or multiplayer type thing. Is there traffic on multiplayer? Or is it only... I haven't played multiplayer in so long. I just assume that it's just... I'm only gonna take it. That it's just... other truckers, but I don't remember. It's been a minute since I played it. A long minute since I played ATS on multiplayer. Truckers MP or whatever. We got rain. Holy smolies. I have to use my wipers. Look at it, buddy. Oh. But yeah, things are different now than they were back in the day. But with the cost of daycare, and if you have multiple kids, forget what they, I mean, depending upon where you live, it's just cheaper to have the wife or husband, one or the other, or whatever, stay home, take care of the kids. I think if you had more than one, you definitely want to think it over, because the amount of money spent on daycare. I mean, think about it. Say it's $10 an hour for daycare. I don't know. And you're making, say hypothetically, $20 at work. So now, right off the top, you're only making $10 an hour. That's tax, but if you and your husband both are making $20 an hour, so combined $40 an hour, and $10 an hour of that's gone to daycare. And then if you have 2 kids, some places will give you a discount, but even then, so at $15 an hour, so you had paid 10 for the first, 5 for the second, which I'm doubt that's it's that lenient. It's probably like 10 and 8. So now if you got $20 tied up in daycare, you might as well stay home. One is because you're working for nothing. I was lucky when my kids were younger. My mother-in-law took care of the kids. She had a daycare thing in her house. And she charged us very little. We tried to pay her. She's like, they're my grandkids. I'm going to take care of them for this, and this. And it was literally pennies. And we tried to give her money, and she was insulted. And so she ended up watching, like, my brother-in-law had 3. We had 2. Just with the family, it was 5 kids. And she didn't want a penny. Those are my grandbabies. She was great though. I really miss her. Passed away. What are we doing on fuel? Yeah, we're alright. Just know as soon as I set the cruise control, the speed's gonna go, or I'm gonna have to pull in for inspection. And there's speed change. About 5 more miles an hour. Yeah, if you didn't have that luxury of having somebody come and take care of your kids, or, in-laws or whatever. I don't know, we got lucky, like I said, we got lucky as far as taking care of it. It wasn't the same for me. I don't have to worry about it anymore. We just on like regular highway, or I cannot see. The lights refract, whatever, is so bad. If you put it on dims, to me it's so hard to see. you doing? Move up. This game, I don't get it. Yeah, if you wanted to be a doctor when you were little and now you're a doctor, good for you. Sticking with it. Fulfilling your dreams. Doctor, lawyer, teacher, whatever. I actually wanted to be there's multiple things. I wanted to be a police officer. I wanted to be a stuntman, of course. A teacher. None of which I pursued, essentially. I mean, I kind of did look at the... I looked into the school teacher thing. I realized there's not a lot of money in it. It's more of a rewarding position as opposed to financial. I looked into the stuntman thing, and then I realized how many broken bones you can get. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be in a wheelchair because something happened, and you're done. And as far as a police officer goes, I was going to go into the Marine Corps and go through all that, get the schooling, and then as an MP, and then eventually a police officer. But police officers get shot. I mean, regular people get shot too. And again, you wear vests and all that stuff. You get shot in the head, though. You're all done. Vest or not. And depending upon where you live, people shoot each other on a regular. I mean, not where I live. In a small town here. It could happen. You just never know. So I didn't choose that route. And, and I appreciate all the men and women of the police forces and stuff that are out there to protect and serve. Thank you very much for your service. But there's good cops and bad cops too. Like doctors, they weren't all A students. Not all doctors were A students. Same as nurses. There's good doctors, bad doctors. Again, doctors and nurses that have bedside manner and some don't. Some are there for a paycheck, some really enjoy their work. Have that compassion, have that mentality. And there's some that do not. Again, everybody has a bad day, though, so you can't really. On one experience, you can't say, well, this guy has no bedside, or this lady has no bedside manner. It's just having a bad day. People have bad days. We're not all Mr. Rogers, smiling. Good morning, everybody. Or Bob Ross. How much weed did that guy smoke? No, I'm just joking. R.I.P. Bob Ross. 70. I can punch him. So we got 52 miles to go. Yeah, again, not all doctors. We're all A students. lawyers too. You know, some of them just passed the bar. You got that guy defending you or whatever. Like, oh my, we are screwed. I see there's a bottleneck over here. I don't like it. As much as I like this traffic, I'm getting annoyed by it more so than anything. There we go. Get the hell off the road. And then you got the traffic that you can turn on heavy traffic. Why would you want that? I don't want to be stuck in a traffic jam on a video game. Crap to do too. I gotta work today. Real work, like IRL life. I need to get up and around this guy because I gotta get a speed ticket. Watch. It'll be over. I'm just curious, but I'll take this last couple seconds here to thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them. Type in the chat. I'll get back to you. Put them in there. I'll answer your questions. I'm not scared. Annoyed. I'm not scared. Annoyed at the traffic. That's y'all. Y'all fine. That's a decent horn. We're almost there. Check. Yeah. Got the little mirror. Little mirror on a stick. You can park it. I'll work on that eventually. I do want to thank everybody for watching. Appreciate you. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment. Oh, I get to level up. 18 now. Where are are we at? Long distance? Let's go to high value first. Gonna keep the distance of the trips shorter. You know, the loads. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below and I will get back to you. Bye, everybody.